beloved child, I am here with you in this moment. These words are not random. They are meant specifically for your heart right now. I know you have been carrying something heavy, something you thought you had to manage on your own. But today, I want you to understand that the season of struggling alone is over. I have been watching every step you take, every decision you wrestle with, every silent prayer you whisper when no one else can hear. You may have wondered if I truly see the details of your life, if I notice the small things that weigh on your spirit. Let me be clear, my precious one. I see it all. I see the moments when you smile for others while your heart aches. I see the times you choose to keep going even when everything in you wants to give up. I see the strength you do not give yourself credit for. You have been braver than you realize, and I want you to know that none of it has gone unnoticed. The KOF link is waiting in the pinned comment below. Your support, no matter the size, becomes a seed that multiplies blessings back into your own life. You are no longer seeing in the ordinary way. This moment right now is significant. It is not just another day passing by. This is the point where something shifts for you. I have been preparing you for this, even in the times when it felt like nothing was moving forward. Every delay you experienced, every door that seemed to close, every person who walked away, all of it has been leading you here, not to punish you, my child, but to position you. What you are about to step into requires a version of you that only these experiences could create. I know there are things you have been holding on to because letting go feels impossible. Perhaps it is a relationship you keep hoping will change. Perhaps it is a mistake from your past that you replay over and over. Perhaps it is the weight of trying to control outcomes you were never meant to carry. My beloved, I am asking you today to release these things into my hands. Not because they do not matter, but because I can do with them what you cannot do on your own. You have heard voices that told you that you are not enough, that you missed your chance, that it is too late for real change. Those voices were never mine. My voice over your life has always been one of hope, of purpose, of deep affection. I created you with intention. Every part of who you are, even the parts you wish were different, holds value in my eyes. You are not a mistake. You are not an afterthought. You are mine. And that truth defines you more than any failure or fear ever could. I want to speak to the weariness you feel. I know you have been tired for a long time, not just physically, but in your soul. You have tried to fix things, to make things work, to be strong for everyone around you. And while there is honor in your effort, I never intended for you to carry it all. The burden you feel was never yours to bear alone. Today, I am lifting that weight from you, not gradually, not eventually, but right now as you hear these words. There is a rest I am offering you that does not depend on your circumstances being perfect. It is a rest that exists even in the middle of uncertainty. It comes from knowing that I am actively working on your behalf, that I am turning situations around that look unchangeable, that I am opening pathways you cannot yet see. This rest is yours, my child. You do not have to earn it. You do not have to wait for it. It is available to you in this very breath now. I want you to pause for just a moment. If this message is reaching you in a way that feels personal, if you sense that these words are meant for you, I invite you to leave a comment below. It does not have to be long. Simply type the word "ready" or share what is on your heart. There is power in declaring your openness to what I am doing. And when you do, you will also encourage others who need to know they are not alone in this journey. My precious one, I have plans for you that go beyond your current understanding. I am not talking about vague possibilities. I am speaking of specific opportunities, divine appointments, relationships that will align with my purpose for you. These things are already set in motion. Your role is not to figure out how they will happen. Your role is to trust me as they unfold. Trust that I know the timing. Trust that I see what you cannot see. Trust that I am good, even when the path does not look the way you expected. There are people in your life right now who need what I am placing inside of you. They need your story, your resilience, your willingness to keep believing when belief feels difficult. You may think you have nothing to offer, but I tell you, my child, your journey is valuable. The pain you have walked through is not wasted. It is being transformed into a message of hope for someone who needs to hear that they can make it too. Do not underestimate the impact of your faithfulness. I also want to address the guilt you have been carrying. You have been holding on to regret over choices you made, words you spoke, chances you think you missed. My beloved, I am not keeping a record of your wrongs. I am not waiting for you to be perfect before I move in your life. My love for you is not conditional on your flawless performance. I love you in your messiness, in your doubt, in your moments of weakness. That love is not changing. It is the one constant you can always depend on. You are entering a season where you will begin to see things differently. The confusion that has clouded your vision will lift. The questions that have tormented you will find answers. The heaviness that has made every step feel difficult will ease. This is not wishful thinking, my child. This is my promise to you. I am making a way where there seems to be no way. I am providing what you need before you even ask. I am surrounding you with favor that will surprise you. Some of you watching this right now have been asking me for a sign, something to confirm that you are on the right path. This is your sign. The fact that you are here, that these words are resonating in your spirit, that something inside you is stirring with hope again. This is me answering you. I am here. I am near. I am working everything together for your good. Do not dismiss this moment. Receive it as the confirmation you have been seeking. I know you have dreams that feel buried, desires that you stopped voicing because disappointment hurt too much. I want to revive those dreams, my precious one. Not all of them will look exactly as you imagined, because my version is better than anything you could design on your own. But the core of what you long for, the essence of what brings you joy, I am bringing that back to life. Do not be afraid to hope again. Do not be afraid to believe that good things can still happen for you. Let me also speak to those of you who feel invisible. You wonder if anyone truly sees you, if your presence makes a difference, if your absence would even be noticed. My child, you matter immensely. The world may overlook you, but I never have. I see every act of kindness you extend that no one acknowledges. I see every sacrifice you make in silence. I see every prayer you pray in the dark hours of the night, and I am moved by your heart. You are not forgotten. You are cherished beyond measure. There is an enemy who has been trying to convince you that you are stuck, that change is impossible, that you will always struggle with the same patterns. I am here to break that lie over your life today. You are not stuck. You are in transition. What looks like a standstill is actually preparation for acceleration. I am getting ready to move you forward in ways that will astound you. Doors that have been locked will swing open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will suddenly become available. Relationships that have been strained will experience healing. If you are finding encouragement in this message, take a moment to like this video. It helps this message reach others who need to hear it just as much as you do. Your simple action of clicking that like button becomes part of how I spread hope to hurting hearts. And if you have not already, subscribe so you do not miss what I have to say to you next. I have more to reveal, more comfort to bring, more direction to provide. My beloved, I want to talk about the battles you have been fighting. Some of them have exhausted you because you were never meant to fight them in your own strength. I am not asking you to try harder or push through with sheer willpower. I am asking you to let me fight for you. There is a victory that comes not from your effort but from your surrender. When you stop striving and start trusting, you will see me move in ways that your struggle could never produce. I am also healing parts of you that you thought were permanently broken. The wounds that others inflicted, the trauma that shaped your view of yourself, the losses that created holes in your heart. I am touching all of it with my restorative power. You will not always carry this pain. You will not always flinch at certain memories. I am bringing wholeness to areas you had accepted as damaged. Healing is not just a hope for you. It is a present reality I am working in you even now. You have people you need to forgive, my child. Holding on to that resentment is only hurting you. It is not protecting you. It is not making them pay for what they did. It is keeping you tied to a past that I want to free you from. I am giving you the grace to release them today, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve the freedom that comes with forgiveness. Let it go, my precious one. Let me carry the weight of that pain so you can walk lighter. I see your future, and it is filled with moments of joy that will make the hard seasons worth it. You will laugh again with genuine delight. You will feel peace that is not dependent on everything being perfect. experience love that feels safe and true. You will find purpose that energizes you instead of draining you. All of this is coming, my beloved. Not because you have earned it, but because I delight in blessing you. Some of you are at a crossroads right now, facing a decision that feels overwhelming. You are afraid of choosing wrong, of making a mistake that will derail everything. My child, I want to ease that fear. I am with you in every choice. Even if you take a path that is not my perfect plan, I will still work it for good. I will still guide you. I will still use it. Trust your heart on this. The answer you are looking for is often the one you already sense deep down but are afraid to acknowledge. There are generational patterns that end with you. Cycles of pain, dysfunction, and limitation that have been passed down in your family stop here. You are the one I am using to break those chains. It may feel like a heavy responsibility, but you are not doing it alone. I am equipping you with everything you need to walk in freedom and to model a different way for those who come after you. Your courage to change is creating a legacy that will impact people you will never meet. I know some of you are dealing with anxiety that steals your sleep and clouds your thoughts. You wake up already worried about what the day might bring. Your mind races with worst-case scenarios. My child, I want to interrupt that pattern right now. I am inviting you into a different way of living. One where you bring your concerns to me before they consume you. You do not have to have all the answers figured out. You do not have to solve every problem before it happens. I am asking you to take it one moment at a time, trusting that I will provide what you need exactly when you need it. Let me speak about the relationships in your life. Some of them are draining you, pulling you away from who I created you to be. I am giving you permission to set boundaries, to protect your peace, to say no when you need to. Loving others well does not mean allowing them to mistreat you. It does not mean being available every time they call, regardless of your own well-being. I am teaching you how to love from a place of wholeness rather than depletion. And as you learn this, you will find that your relationships become healthier, more authentic, and more life-giving. There are talents inside you that you have buried because someone once told you they were not valuable. Maybe you love to create but were told it was impractical. Maybe you had ideas but were shut down so many times you stopped sharing them. My beloved, I want to resurrect those gifts. What I placed in you has purpose, the passions you feel, the things that make you come alive. These are clues to how I designed you to impact the world. Do not let the voice of past critics keep you from stepping into what you were made for. I also want to address the financial stress some of you are carrying. The bills that keep you up at night, the debt that feels suffocating, the fear that you will never get ahead. I see that burden, my child, and I want you to know that I am your provider. I am not limited by your current circumstances. I can make a way where you see no way. I can bring resources from unexpected places. I can give you wisdom to manage what you have more effectively. But beyond provision, I want to free you from the worship of money. From believing that your security comes from your bank account rather than from me. As you learn to trust me with your finances, you will experience a peace that transcends your balance sheet. For those of you who are parents, I see how hard you are trying. I see the guilt you carry over moments you wish you could redo. I see your fear that you are not doing enough, that you are somehow failing your children. My precious one, you are doing better than you think. Your kids do not need perfect parents. They need present ones. They need to see you loving me, trusting me, and extending grace to yourself when you fall short. That is the most powerful lesson you can teach them. Let go of the pressure to be flawless. Embrace the beauty of being authentic, of apologizing when you are wrong, of showing them that growth is a lifelong journey. And for those of you who feel the ache of loneliness, who long for companionship but have not found it yet, I am with you in that waiting. I have not forgotten your desire for connection. I am preparing you, and I am preparing the right people to walk alongside you. This season of solitude is not punishment. It is an opportunity for you to discover that I am enough, that my presence can fill the empty spaces in ways that no human relationship ever could. When you learn this truth, you will be ready for the relationships I want to bring, and you will enter them from a place of fullness rather than need. I want you to start expecting good things, my precious one, not in a way that ignores reality, but but in a way that acknowledges my ability to work within any reality. Start looking for evidence of my kindness in your everyday life. Notice the small blessings, the unexpected helps, the moments of grace. When you train your eyes to see my goodness, you will find it everywhere. And that perspective shift will change how you experience each day. Before we close, I want to remind you of something essential. You are loved. Not because of what you do, not because of how well you perform, not because of how much faith you muster. You are loved because you are mine. That love is not fragile. It does not waver based on your mood or your mistakes. It is steady, fierce, and unchanging. Let that truth settle deep into your soul. You are held by a love that will never let you go. The KOF link is waiting in the pinned comment below. Your support, no matter the size, becomes a seed that multiplies blessings back into your own life. You are no longer seeing in the ordinary way. This is not the end of what I want to say to you. There is more wisdom I have for your specific situation, more encouragement for the days ahead, more clarity for the questions you are holding. Come back for the next message. Keep your heart open to what I am speaking. And remember, my child, you are never walking this path alone. I am with you every single step. If this message has touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. You might be the vessel I use to bring hope to a weary soul. Leave a comment below with what stood out to you most, or simply to let others know they have company in this journey. Your voice matters. Your story matters. And together, we are building a community of people who choose faith over fear, hope over despair, and trust over doubt. I am so proud of you, my beloved. Keep going. Your breakthrough is closer than you think.